Welcome, Rana. Welcome to Passionpreneur Success Stories. It's really wonderful to have you here because your journey has been really great. So welcome to Passionpreneur Success Stories.
Thank you so much, Fatah sir. Indeed, it is my pleasure to be part of this, the discussion and share my story. So thank you so much, first of all, for, inviting me for this discussion.
Great. Happy to have you here. Now, want to understand from you, like if you can briefly describe what were the challenges or problems that you were facing before you joined Passionpreneur Mentorship?
Absolutely. In fact, I've been into my corporate job, Fatah, so from last 16 years. Though I have been doing good in terms of, earning decent money, it was a very, the good sales director kind of role. But the challenges was that, it was not something that I really think that I want to do and pursue throughout my life. My challenges was that I want to even contribute through my job to the larger, let's say, the world. But I thought, I was finding a lot of limitation when you work in a very, very conservative as such, the environment where you have a limited task to do. And for me, I think, I was unable to utilize my potential. That's what I think, the challenges, the biggest challenges I've been facing, before joining the Passionpreneur.
Interesting. And like what actually made you to choose and what motivated you to join Passionpreneur Mentorship?
So that's the curiosity that, the question which has been keep, coming inside my, the mind and mind that, Rana, that whether I really want to pursue this thing, because see, I'm right now already a 44 and I thought, is that a life or is that a way I want to, continue and conclude my life? Honestly, I think, that question has been going on in my mind from last couple of years. And that actually triggered me to, look out for something. And I've been started looking out some of the option, honestly, Fatah sir, before getting into the Passionpreneur journey. I've been lucky that I think, this was my first exploration in terms of what I should be doing next beyond my job. And honestly, I'm thankful that I got in my first attempt, I got the right platform, which has given me a great as such, the direction. So that was, I can say, it is my, the question which has been going in my mind. I think that triggered me. And if I had to also just add one more thing, it's when I saw first time Gurudev, the video about, he's talking about, the following the passion. I don't know whether, I somehow, got stuck into that video. For me, I think that video and that initial, the promotional video has become, okay, let me try this. And honestly, I don't know how it has happened. Sometimes universe, I think I understood now the power of the universe. When you are keen to do something, when you are really willing to do something from your heart, I think universe will start, helping you. And for me, I think that is what happened. I can say, Fatah. I landed into that webinar thinking that, okay, Gurudev, and of course, he's talking about following the passion. And this is something I also want to do. Let me try this. And that is how I think, my journey has begun.
Good to know how it got started. And when you joined this particular program, what specific parts of our program did you find most beneficial?
Lot of things. I have, I think maybe so many things that has been, the good about the program. But let me just touch upon the one very important thing, Fatah sir, which is again connected to the first interaction with the Gurudev and the Passionpreneur community. See, when I, listened to, in the webinar to Gurudev about he talking about his story, I think the most inspiring part for me was that I can relate that Gurudev is narrating my story, honestly. And I can say it is actually a true that almost 80 to 90% of the thing, the way Gurudev, the journey has been, he has been into a job from 16 to 17 years, which is almost the same. The kind of package he has been earning, almost the same package I have been earning in my professional career. And the way he was little unsatisfied with his life. And that's the, I think, the question which is going in his mind. I can honestly relate. I think the narration, the story that Gurudev has narrated, I felt like he's talking about my story, Pratha sir.
Hmm.
And I think the good thing about is that I just now shared that I landed into a right platform, but I saw, okay, this is my story. And I think I possibly landed, in front of the mentor who is actually the mentor. See, the point is not that you cannot find the so many mentor, but the point you can find the mentor whom you can connect with your heart. And I got connected with my, heart with Gurudev's story, honestly.
Great. Nice to know that. And you also mentioned about the community, right? How
Yes.
has this community helped you?
Oh my God. I think one side, of course, Gurudev is like already, the captain of, this entire passionpreneur community. But I tell you, I think Fatah sir, interacting with all the, the mentors throughout this passionpreneur journey. I first want to talk about, I think, when I got introduced with you, Anju ma'am, my, the mentor, in fact, Sugita ma'am, Suresh sir. And one more, I think I want to call Mr. Dharmendra sir, right? I think the way Gurudev has, I think, impacted my overall thought from the 360 degree angle. But I can say, I think every mentor has also touched upon the one very important part of my, the life. Like I want to, in fact, thank Dharmendra sir that what is the importance of, these building a strong habit in terms of how you can, in fact, start your day with a gratitude mindset. And I tell you, I think this is what something which I know that I want to do, but the practice of doing that, the gratitude has started giving me so much of result. And honestly, I think every connect with every mentor, I have found either they are touching my mind, or they are touching my soul, or they are touching my, the action. And I think for me, I think every mentor has been, I think, contributed to one very, very specific as such, the things as part of my life. So, and talking about the community, I think it's like when you get into, those Facebook community, when you get into those WhatsApp community, and whenever I interact with, the lot many people, see, the point is that I think I feel that I think, my energy will become suddenly 1000x. It's
Hmm.
like the same like-minded people who are also trying to follow their passion. So you don't feel yourself different. In fact, any kind of dream, Fatah sir, that you want to share, I think this community has a power that they will respect you, and they in fact, try to help, you as much as possible. And who doesn't want, I think, these kind of, the community in your life where people are inspiring each other, Fatah sir. That's the power of, I think, the mentor, the co-mentor, and the community, if I have to summarize.
Okay, that's nice to know, like the way you have been able to get benefit from the program, from mentors, co-mentors, from Gurudev and all of it. Right? What is the shift that you have seen in terms of your transformation? Like if we have to talk about from your personal and even your professional,
Yeah.
what are the shifts or the changes that you have seen in yourself?
So I think it is all 360-degree changes, Fatah sir. I think when we started this passionpreneur journey, I think Gurudev and I think the passionpreneur community has, designed one, the circle where we discuss about that your success and the success of your life will not only defined by the money, with your social status, with your leisure, or with, that all different, I think, the part of life. Ultimately, I think your transformation and the success of life is that when you start, making that, when you start achieving the success in all the parameter, right? All the different parameter of your life. For me, I think the transformation has started happening in all the way. But let me just first touch upon the money part, because I think most of the people, even before passionpreneur journey, I also felt that, okay, my success is, has been defined by the how much money I earn. And I want to tell, I think, how the transformation happened. After joining the passionpreneur journey, Fatah sir, I have decided I quit my job. I quit my job. I thought, okay, I will get some new job. And I started maybe attending some of the, the opportunities. And you won't believe me, Fatah sir, the kind of learning and the confidence that I have built with the passionpreneur initial first month, it has resulted me to get an offer letter, which is a 2x or 2.5x of the, the money that I've been getting. And the beauty of this offer was that I was the deciding factor whether I will join this or not. And I was talking to the CEO and the founder, and they are saying, Rana, I think whatever you want, I want to offer you, and I want you on board. And honestly, Fateh sir, this wouldn't have been happened when I have given my interview previous to the Passionpreneur, the journey. I don't know where I got that confidence and the clarity, and that is the beauty. And I've been invited by, in fact, there are 3 offer letters for the sir that I have cracked. And I'm not, in fact, want to be really boast myself. Those offer letter was so lucrative. In fact, my family member, my elder brother, they are also saying, question me, and they're calling me that, do you really want to quit this, decline these kind of offer? And believe me, the money has become, then I start thinking whether this is the money or this is the success that I want to decide for my life, or I can decide my success, which is much greater than not only earning the money, but try to impact the life of the other. Possibly I can earn more money. I have trusted on the faith which has been given by, I think, this community and my gurus, that this a 2x or 3x jump is of course good thing. I want to respect my money. I don't want to say this is not something good, but I'm chasing my bigger dream for this. Wow. And that is where I declined the offer. I got into this journey. I started following what I really want to do in my life.
That's amazing. Like you getting a lot of offers out there. So that clearly shows the value that you have been able to create in the marketplace and the confidence that you have built for yourself. And so that is good. And professionally, when you started your passion also, I think you have been able to make some money from your passion as well.
Absolutely.
Right? So how much have you been able to make from your passion right now?
Okay, so that's interesting. And I tell you, I was never, our entire family and I had never been into entrepreneurship. And believe me, Fateh sir, I never thought I can generate money with the thought idea as an entrepreneur, right? So point of that is that when I started, following my passion, I started a movement called the Unstoppable Kid, where I want to impact the life of a kid by building the foundation of unstoppable mindset. And believe me, this is something which was my liking from last 4 to 5 years. I've been doing that, but I never thought that people will, in fact, started paying me the money for this, because this is something my hobby. I really get excited and energized when I'm with the kids and all. So so far with my the journey with the Passionpreneur, I have built a community of almost 30 parents who are part of my the Unstoppable Kid movement. I have almost, I think, I have generated right now 68,000. I think this amount is 68,000, but the number of, the student, number of kids, number of children whom I have impacted is roughly around 30 kids.
Wow.
Few of them has been part of my demo session. Few of them has already part of my paid session. But the point is, the money, the 66,000, is greater than maybe the 66 lakh of package that I have got from the different company.
Right. I can relate to it. The fulfillment that you get when you're not only making money, but also adding value in people's life, following your passion, doing something that you really love to do. I think that's good in terms of the accomplishment that you have got.
And we one thing, if I may add, Fateh sir, so yeah, people might think, Rana, okay, following the passion, I know you are getting the fulfillment, but your monetary success in 9 months is maybe right now limited to 66,000. But Fateh sir, I want to just also share a story in a way. I've been possibly following to become a dream student of this community. I have learned the Passionpreneur, whatever the the learning, the knowledge that I have gathered. I thought, why not I started, in fact, applying it to my other source of income. I've been into this corporate tech job where already people are, generally ask me, and they treat me as a mentor. They treat me that Rana can be a good business advisor for them. I started applying because I had a full now 1 week time. So whatever the preparation I've been doing for the Unstoppable Kid, the movement, I also got a time freedom. And when I got the time freedom, there are some of the company who started approaching me in terms of, can I help them to build their startup business from X to 10X? And I think this story is also very interesting for us, because people say in 9 months, I have generated 30 lakh of, the contract with the help of the Passionpreneur learning. So I've been a coach, but I have applied the learning of, the Passionpreneur to help the startup to build the business from X to 10X. And I want to become the student or a dream student of Gurudev to touch the 1 crore figure with the multiple source of income.
Wow.
And I've already, I think, touched 30 lakh of contract. The remaining 70 lakh, I still have a 6 month time. And I have a funnel of 2 crore right now. Hopefully
Amazing.
I can, give my best, and with the learning that I have, and I can try to generate a multiple source of income and touch that 1 crore figure, Fatah sir. And I want to share, this is the power of, I think, this community and the learning. You are not limited to, one thing. You are becoming, in fact, maybe you are getting an opportunity which I never imagined, that people start inviting me as a consultant and they want my services, and then, to pay for so much of asset, and they are ready to pay me so much of amount. The point is that, again, the one more beauty is that, Fatah sir, here I have a time freedom. They are asking me, Rana, I want your 10 hour in a week. Now think about that. From my job, where I have been committing my almost 9 to 10 hour every day, 5 days a week. Here, the companies are asking me, Rana, if you are only giving me 8 hours per week, we are ready to pay you this amount.
Wow.
Time freedom, sir. I think, what can be, I think, better than this, Fatah sir? And this is, I think, the power of, I think, the learning that, that I have.
Right. And definitely you have been a humble student and you have applied those learnings and can clearly see the confidence in you. Now you cracking the deal of 30 lakhs and you already set your funnel, which is for 2 crores.
Yes.
I'm sure you are going to hit that soon. And when you do that, we are going to again maybe get on the platform and we will be talking about the success, the journey that you went through in terms of achieving that. Right. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
Rana, you have been into industry like the corporate world for about 16, 17 years is what you said, right?
Correct.
And you must have joined certain different programs or trainings, courses and all. How do you see Passionpreneur mentorship program different than any other thing that's out there in the marketplace?
Okay, that's a very valid question. I've been, in fact, get into some kind of learning. So during my professional career, which are related to the technical side. Like I've been into a sale. So I generally tend to learn some of the great sales skill, how to do the negotiation, in fact, how to do a better account management. So I have been into those kind of, the training which has been offered sometime by my company, or sometime I have, applied for some of the, the professional courses. So my the entire thought process was that if I have been into a sales role, I should be keep exploring the option which is related to the skill. But the biggest finding and the hidden, I would say, the mantra of the life which I found through the Passionpreneur is that, like Gurudev has, the Gurudev book, which it talks about, it is an 80% mindset, 20% skill.
Right.
Now this is the biggest thing. I thought, I think, I can only invest on building my skill. But I never thought about, I think, building and investing in your mindset and investing in yourself first, right? Can give you, in fact, the opportunity which are multifold, Fatah sir. So the difference between possibly the other, the professional training program, I can see people are trying to touch more of a skill. But here, I think when in the Passionpreneur journey, when you touch the mindset part, I think that is the powerful, I think, and the biggest difference I can say is, is from any other training to this, the coaching. And when you touch the mindset, it start giving you so much of opportunity. I thought I have been always fit for the sales role, but how I have become and shifting and transforming myself as an entrepreneur, it has never happened in my life. So this is I think the biggest difference.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think the foundation being the mindset in terms of building that mindset and confidence, and then also like the skills that are required. So
Yes.
that's something that is unique in passionpreneurs. And now that you have learned from passionpreneurs, you have actually gone ahead and transformed yourself, transforming your students and all. Would you recommend passionpreneur mentorship to people outside there? And if so, what do you want to say to these people?
Okay. So first of all, I want to say I already inspired two of my family members and who are now part of the Passionpreneur community, my elder brother and my younger sister. After me attending the, joining this Passionpreneur community, the changes when they started seeing me, they say, okay, what is happening to you? Why you are, I think, behaving something differently? Your confidence is like, you are not into a job, but your confidence is so high. So they started asking me, and already my family, there are two person who are already, inspired, and they are now, following the PPM 10 and the 11 and the 12 batches. And if I have to maybe, I've been keep inspiring my some of the close friend as well. Honestly, I started recommending them, if you really want to see the changes in your life from, and from all the 360-degree, angle, you should go for these journey. And my message to all the friends and the close people are that I think the way I have experienced and understood the power of, the self-development, number one, power of knowing your own capability, right? I think that is the most important thing for us. Many of the people, I think, because they don't have a right mentor, they start having a very limiting belief about themselves. Point is that I think that as a human body and the human mind, it is limitless. I think the same people who are outside in the world, they are also human, and they are creating. Whether you talk about the Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, you talk about Sachin Tendulkar, they all are people. They are the same human like us. What is that different, and how they have done differently? Can't we do the same? So I think breaking that limiting, the self-belief, right? Limiting belief about ourselves. I think I just want to share. So, and in this journey, the most important thing is that you alone sometime have a question and doubt about yourself. But when you find the right mentor who can pull out the, your actual capability, your true capability, and I think they can help you to, help you to succeed in your life. And I think that is the I would say the learning that I am keep sharing with some of my close friends. Whenever they say, Rana, I'm stuck, I say, why you are stuck? Do you know about your capability? I always talk to them. Your capability is limitless. You are not stuck because of the outside world. You are stuck because you are limiting yourself. And you possibly need a right community, right mentor who can help you and take you from this state to the next state.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Rana, for being here and sharing this message to the people and also inspiring people through your journey. Of course, your journey is really inspiring, and the way you have transformed yourself and helping a lot of people out there, right? Adding value in their lives. Amazing. So thank you for being here and once again sharing your experience and your journey with others.
Thank you. And I think further, sir, honestly, I think the word thank you is only that I can offer to you and to Gurudev and to this community. I don't think, I think this gratitude, this, the thankfulness can be substituted by anything, from my side. I think the impacting the life of Rana and impacting the life of, I think, thousands of the people. I think these are the things which are, which cannot be compared with any kind of, I think, the gratitude. But I can only just, fold my hand and say, I think the work that I think the Passionpreneur team and the entire community and the Gurudev is doing, it is nothing more than the spiritual job. It is more than a business. It is more than, I think, anything in this world. And I want to, in fact, just fold my hand, say, and thank you to this community, to the mentors, for inspiring and impacting the life of so many people around the world. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for inviting me and being part of this discussion.
Thank you. Thank you to you, to Rana. Thank you for being here and have a wonderful day ahead.
Same to you. Thank you so much, Fatah sir. Thank you. Have a good day to you.
Thank you.